Harp, but should the Yanks call the Mets about a possible trade for Dom?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we know he's got a good glove at first base. Look, we don't know. I don't think we know exactly what he is offensively yet, but he's shown you enough to think there's a lot of potential there if he's an everyday player, especially at first base where he's more comfortable. So, is he better than Rizzo at this point? He's younger for sure, and he's probably still more on the ascending curve than Rizzo is at this point. So, I would think they would at least ask about him anyway.
He's an intriguing player. He would fit the Yankees, but we're still talking about the Yankees and the Mets actually agreeing to a trade. So wake me up when that happens right before the start of the year. And I just think Rizzo fits the team too well. He's a leader. He's played on winning teams. He clearly changed the vibe of the Yankees when they brought him in at the end of July. If I had a choice between the two from a Yankee perspective, I'd rather Anthony Rizzo on this team.
JJ, Epler and Cashman are tight. The Yanks let Chavez go. I mean, this is a whole new era between the Yanks and the Mets. Yes. All right, Todd, we brought you back in the field for a reason. Before the weekend, we heard about Dom, J.D. Davis, and Jeff McNeil all being in trade rumors. If they all ended up staying with the Mets, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I don't think that's the worst thing that this Mets team could do is have those guys because they're all pretty versatile players anyway. And as we've seen over the last couple of years, these guys have had some hot streaks and some downtime. And right now, all three of those are probably on a little bit of a low. So they're not going to be at the top of their trade value anyway. You talk about the Yankees. Dom Smith is not going to be the impact guy that a guy like Rizzo could be over there with the Yankees. So why not have him here? He's a great first baseman. He can spell Pete at times at first base. He can play left field. He can drive the ball to the gaps. And the same is true with Jeff McNeil and JD. I've always been a proponent of keeping those guys because you find over the course of a long season that you need that versatility. And I think Jeff especially is due for a bounce-back season with some new attitude and some new hitting instruction. I think he's going to be back to the McNeil we saw a couple of years ago.